with the changes that were announced, who's going to be able to afford this now?
Look, millions more people are going to be able to afford this because of President Trump's leadership. From the very first time I talked to him about this, Margaret, he has been steadfast and unwavering, understanding that there are people from coast to coast that have been praying to be able to start their family or expand their family. And because of infertility, here in the United States, we've seen 1 in 8 families that are actually struggling with infertility issues. We've got about 9% of men, 11% of women who are facing these challenges. President Trump believes in being obviously the president that is helping hardworking Americans, helping parents, helping families. He's turned the Republican Party into that, which is so exciting. And we want to make sure that they're going to be able to do that at a greater scale. And so that's exactly what this will do. Millions more will have access. And additionally, we're going to drive the cost down. And so I talked this weekend actually with a friend of mine who came up to me and said, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this, because the affordability issue was the impediment, and she actually had to go off over shores, overseas, to try to be able to bring life into this world. So it's exciting for people like her, and I have had grandparents and parents and moms and dads tell me what a game changer this is for them as they start and grow their family.
Well, one cycle of IVF can cost between $15,000 to $20,000, and lower income women obviously have a challenge with that. But during the campaign, President Trump said he was going to make the government pay for it or make insurance companies pay for it. So do you think that the Affordable Care Act, that Obamacare, for example, should cover it? Or is it too controversial for conservatives who have a moral issue with IVF?
Well, Margaret, first, I mean, the Affordable Care Act is broken, and that is what we're seeing right now. I mean, you've seen the increases that people will see in 2026. 80% of those are just Obamacare, Affordable Care Act related. And so we clearly see that the underlying structure of this program is not sustainable and is not working for the American people. No one is paying less now that Obamacare is in place. And so we've got to be super honest about that. We also have to make sure that we're being responsible moving forward. What President Trump has done is made this accessible to millions more people. He's going to continue leading on this issue.
It's still not free.
It's
still not free, right?
Support hard-working families.
Do you want to legislate, though, to force it to be?
What I want to do is I want as many people as possible to have opportunity to bring life into this world, and that's exactly what this is doing. We'll continue to work on this issue, and we also want to support families as they have children and are able to you know, in this environment right now, we hear from people all the time, whether it is bringing life into this world, whether it is the child care cost, just the affordability aspect. And I am so proud to see President Trump lead on these. Actually, if you look at the working families tax cut, Margaret, this is the very first time we have actually increased the child care tax credits and also the decap tax credits in 20 years in some instances and 40 in others. So we're trying to make sure that people can not only bring life into this world, but that it's more affordable when they get here, because we want people to start and grow their families.
Really,
that's what this is doing. This is just the start, and look forward to continuing to work for the American people.